Catchy title. If I do say so myself, and I will. I shut my volume off. There we go. Oh, love the thumbnail, D. Oh, I laugh at myself. There's my Christmas tree in the forefront with my wagon. Hello, hello, hello. It is chilly. Ooh. Good evening. I just pulled the winner for the Nut Stop on Instagram. I'm trying to remember her name. It was Denise. Denise Wisely, I think it was. So I'm super excited. She just responded. So happy that she won. I love when people win. It's fun giving away stuff. And there's going to be another Artorias giveaway next week coming. So I'm just excited. Hey, Cindy, Cheryl, Tracy, Kathy, Melody, Deborah, Michelle, Lucinda, Rosemary, and Jermaine. We need to talk. Okay, we need to talk. Okay, let's talk. Those pear muffins were so good. Oh, good. I have to get pears. Did you use, is it fresh pears or canned? Could you use canned? Not that I have either, because I don't. But did you use fresh pears? I didn't look at the recipe. I just remember it said pears. Hey, Natalie and Sherry and Loretta and Susan B. What do we need to talk about, Jermaine? Hey, Sherry. I like the idea of pears because, we do a lot with apple. I think I want to use pears. I guess you'd have to, because any pear, I'd have to grab some pears. Because I do like me some pears. I just had some really good plums from Aldi about 2 weeks ago. They were really good. Hello, Luigi. Yeah, I thought of apple. It's like I've been there, done that. And pears just sound different. Hey, Rebecca. They looked really good. They did. And it looked, like I said, pears and oats. Just a little bit. Because sometimes I always say this a lot of times. You just got to change it up. And sometimes putting a different piece of fruit will do that. Hey, I say Luigi. Hey, Kathy O'Leary. Hello, Anne. How is everybody? How's the Sunday? Start of a new week. Got a couple weeks, girls. We can do this. We can get through. We can. Ooh. Yes, there will absolutely be ups and downs. Were you prepared for the gain? See, that's what I always ask, because as long as you were prepared for it, it's like me, what I was not prepared last week because I did not feel I deserved it. I still don't feel that way, but I was not prepared for it. Hello, Karen Snow. Awesome. I like the prayer. I was looking in Google for different ones, and I put a couple of them together. I kind of liked what it said, and sometimes we have to remind ourselves of these things. It's a really hard time of year. You'll see come January, it's for some reason we all have the mindset that January is when we get tight that apron strings and stuff. Good for you, Michelle. Hey, Katie. Awesome, Katie. That's great. 2.4. I hadn't gained and thought I had gotten away with something. You said but you're still not answering my question. Did you deserve that gain realistically? That's the question I'm asking. Like, there's some weeks I know that, I skate by, like, how did I get that one? But I didn't expect it. I expected to gain. Okay, so you did. What I could say is, hit the reset button. It's a new week. You know what? In life, you have gains. It's all right. I'm not going to sit there and tell you, Jermaine, how dare you gain weight? That's ridiculous. You shouldn't be gaining weight. Realistically, it happens. It happens to everybody. It's time that the difference is I want you to sit there and hit that reset button, have a better week. But if things come up, they come up. I want you to go in with the mindset that I'm human and I've done that, and I'm going to, it's a new week. It's a new set of points. Oh, that's awesome, Michelle. You're so, I love when we hit these milestones. The milestones are just what really, when you hit that, it just propels you for the next 10 pounds easily. She told my adult kids, I am only making 2 types of Christmas cookies. That's what I said. I'm making, their favorites are ones I don't like, which is always a win. Because cookies and me, oh yeah. Yesterday I was good all day, even though it was my weigh-in day, but I had an affair with a bag of Hershey's miniatures last night. Yeah. I must have had about 8, maybe 10. I lost count. I didn't count them. Yeah. But I put them in my tracker. I put, it wasn't pretty, but yep. And I was good all day. I could kick myself. I'm like, you did good all day. We had our nice little dinner. It was good. I had a steak. But now I had the affair with the Hershey's miniatures. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's vlog. I had an affair with Hershey's miniatures. Now I feel guilty about it. I don't feel that guilty, really. Is what it was, what it was. Another Facebook group that said their leader said most of the time your weight is actually 2 weeks before. Next week will probably be great. Hey, Lynette. I know. But here's the thing, Natalie. I don't know if you've seen these, but my husband bought a bag of the dark chocolate Hershey's miniature. So it's dark chocolate Krispies, dark chocolate peanuts, and regular dark chocolate. So it's my favorite. Hey, Donna. You interfere with Oreo Thins, Karen? Good evening, Gail. Oh, I know. And I had way too many. And, hey, Marianne. Yeah, they're so good. Dark, yes, Aubrey, dark chocolate. Oh. Yeah, so I had an affair. Cheated on my plan with Hershey's miniatures. Yeah, it was good. Good going down is what it is. Don't be discouraged, Jermaine, because guess what? I'm going to tell you a secret. It's going to happen again. It will. It hopefully won't be for a few weeks. But it'll happen. And you know what? We just have to sit there, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. We're human. And we say, you know what? I'm back on track today. I'm going to have a better week this week. I'm going to do the best I can because that's all we can ask of ourselves. It is all we can ask of ourselves. You can't let this get into your head because you can only do what you can do. You can only do what you can do. We're human, and you don't punish yourself and don't feel, it happens. Let me tell you something. If I had a nickel for every time I gained, and a significant amount, you see my gains. When I gain. There's usually, it is what it is, and I can't get mad at myself because, truth be told, if I made the week over again, I'd eat the same food. Yes, the nuts had the peanuts. Oh, God, they're yelling about the Eagles game upstairs. Oh, Lord, hope you don't hear them. Hey, Lori. Why is it hard to put the brakes on? Because food is amazing. And sometimes we eat our emotions. We might not know we're eating our emotions, but sometimes, like, that chocolate felt really good going down. I wasn't sad or depressed, but, life sucks. COVID sucks. We want to, you want to go out and have fun. We're not going to any Christmas parties. There's no parties. There's no frolicking. I mean, I'm a homebody anyway, but it's just the fact that you're being told you can't do something. Even though I might not want to do it, I can't do it. So I think we just tend to, food is a fleeting enjoyment, as fleeting as that is. Dark chocolate caramel. Oh, you got chocolate on my peanut butter. Yes, you got peanut butter on my chocolate. Oh, Lori, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you enjoy. Oh, Thin Mint. See, I'm not a big Thin Mint fan. My boys are. And remember, working the plan is about 4 pounds when I've been away higher without. Exactly. Covered pretzel rods. Go Packers. Yes, they won. Sugar's only crack. Oh, it is. It is addictive. Let me tell you something. There is something to be said for a sugar addiction. Good evening, Sheila. Now, what you could do is if you think like if you could predict when it's good. Sometimes we can't predict these binges, we just can't. But if you think like I'm gonna, or you just want something chocolate, you could try making like a mug cake, the chocolate one, or the little chocolate cheesecake, or the little chocolate loaf. Maybe, since it's only 3 or 4 points, it could help you. It'll like you're giving yourself that. Like sometimes we don't give ourselves enough treats. We don't because we're afraid. But if you plan the chocolate in or you plan the cookies in, like if you get the little, I have the individual bag stuff. I just think that that's easier. If I plan to have a bag of those, it might help because you're not denying yourself. I find that helps a lot. I do. I've learned that if I fit it in, I'm less likely to binge on it. Daughter's house after her foot surgery has been eating everything. I'm going to go home and eat, right? Awesome. Yeah. You're stuck there. You just have to eat whatever she gives you, and that's totally understandable. Oh, I think sugar is definitely as addicting as cocaine. But I try to run that home. I say this all the time. Plan treats. If you're desiring, you're probably not giving yourself enough treats. So then when you go to have them, you have way too much, or you have too much of the wrong thing. If we can make our treats, make them WW friendly, it can control the points. You can have chocolate, because remember, that unsweetened cocoa powder, you can have 2 tablespoons for 0 points when you put it into something. Make the frozen hot chocolate. That's amazing. It's 1 point. 1 point, and it's decadent. Make the little loaf, the with the peanut butter frosting. It's it's good, and it might hit the note that you needed, so you won't go for the other thing because you have your own cute little cake. Hey, enhancing Emily. I am. How are you? Hey, Julia. Good evening. So you could, like I said, that's something like I plan. Like if I know that I'm like Built Bars are famous for that. Take a Built Bar out. Maybe you need 2 because this is only 6 points. When you think about 2 6-point Built Bars versus a cookie, that one of the cookies could be 8 points depending on the cookie. So I mean, maybe you need to fit in more sweet treats. It might, fit in like the decadent treats. I know what I'm buying at the store when I'm doing a Walmart order for Wednesday, and I'm getting cottage cheese because I saw somebody make I know I'm into rice cakes. Don't laugh. Rice cakes with cottage cheese and sun-dried tomatoes and everything but the bagel seasoning. I thought that sounded delicious. I thought, oh, this sounds like it's savory. I'm usually having sweet rice cake. Now I have a savory rice cake. I'm like, oh, a savory rice cake. I know it sounds weird, like here I am talking, but I'm going to fit that into my day, so I'm going to look forward to that rice cake with cottage cheese and sun-dried tomatoes. So that's my advice, Jeremy. I don't think you're fitting in enough fun food. Enough fun food. Does anybody practice intermittent fasting? I did for a while. It just did not work. I can't go that long without eating. Thank you, Anne. Jello sugar-free chocolate pudding with whipped cream. That's 2 points. And it's really yummy. Or you could freeze yogurt mixed with pudding between like those little chocolate wafers or graham crackers to make like a little ice cream sandwich. Or go get the yasso. They're those yasso things. You can get a bar, I think, or 3 or 4 points. So if you're fitting in more, I can't find the want to make good. That's a problem. That's a problem. I mean, I wish I could. There was something like you could buy. It's already done, but I don't know of anything that's that good. I find when I make something, I get bigger portions. Like I get bigger cake. I get big. You could have the meetings. The cakes, in the store are this big. That's like a thimble. I'm sorry, it's a thimble. I need a nice piece of cake. So that's what propels me to want to cook, bake, to get bigger stuff. That's why I do it. They're like, do why? Because I want bigger stuff. So in order for me to have bigger stuff, I have to make it. Yes, the Yasso bars are good. I agree, Emily. I'm just not an ice cream person. That's probably why I don't, that's not my first thing to go for. I'm more of a cake or cookies. But yeah, or muffins. I love any, my God, Jermaine, you need to make the mug whoopie pies from Hungry Girl. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. They're stinking huge. I think they're 3 or 4 points. It's like it's a mammoth. And or the oh, I'm telling you, there's so many. I know you don't want to make it, but I, it's mammoth. I can't even talk. It's so mammoth. Hey, Lori Mashburn. Oh, the tree. Is it the Lakanto powdered sweetener 0 points? Yes. Anything Lakanto is. A good recipe with cocoa. Yes, anything. Lakanto is one of the few monk fruits that's 0 points no matter how much you use. Just the word monk fruit doesn't necessarily mean it's 0 points. You have to check. Somebody told me that, and I didn't know that. But Lakanto is ones you can trust. The cinnamon roll in them. Oh my God, yes, in a mug is amazing. Yes. Oh, see, Jeremy doesn't like to cook. Oh, that's a problem. Now, I'm going to sit there and say this and be negative. That is a problem. I don't know. Unless you have a bakery like Lori Mashburn has in her area that makes these protein donuts. Oh my God, they're amazing. Yeah, that's a problem because in order, yeah, that's a problem. How can we get Jermaine to enjoy cooking? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to get someone to enjoy cooking. I gotta think about that one. Hey, McLean. Army Wives. I love that show. Oh, Claudia Joy. Squirreled. Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one, Jermaine. All right. Well, the treats is what I think are most concerning because that's I think where you're going off kilter is maybe unless I'm wrong. I think it's the treats. You're how can you manage food? Food is just you could probably have anything. You just have to portion it out better, and you can get away with even stuff that's not WW friendly if you have less of it, and then fill up on salad or vegetables. You can do that like whatever you're making for your husband, just have less, have a bigger portion of vegetables and a side salad. So that'll bulk up your meal with 0 point stuff. Or throw an extra protein, like throw an extra chicken or it's fish. Hey, Tamara. When I watched Army Wives is when it was originally on. I don't think I watched the replay. I can see you right through the screen. Or just like I like to buy, but even I know I like to cook, I like to have in my freezer frozen grilled chicken because sometimes if I'm making them, like the other night I made them cheesesteaks. I'm not going to do a cheesesteak. I mean, I was never a huge, I mean, from Philly, I know. I'm not a huge cheesesteak lover. Maybe because when you have them so much, you just get, ugh. So I just throw that, grab it out of my freezer, and I make that for myself. And I had it on a light bun. It's delicious with a little honey mustard or barbecue sauce. I always keep them on hand. They're great to keep on hand. And if, I mean, that's, or fish. I have little fish individually flash frozen that I could throw on really quickly. All right, D, question and thought. 2-ingredient dough made with ground oats. What is your thought? Oh, you mean oat flour or like quick oats? I'm thinking you're talking oat flour because I'm not sure how it would be it would be too oaty looking. If you're talking oat flour, according to WW, you'd have to count the flour as flour, which is probably, I think oat flour is less points than regular flour off the top of my head. I believe it is. I think it would not be, it's lighter, so I don't think you'd might have to add more of the flour or less of the yogurt, because it's very lighter, I find, and it's not as heavy as regular traditional flour. It would probably work. I'll work on that, McLean. But you would have to make a flour out of it, in my mind. Yeah, that's what I do. I grind off a, yes. I think it would work. I think you might have to use less yogurt than traditional, which means even because I don't think the oat flour is quite as dense. But I think it would work. Yes, you have to add baking powder. Yes, and salt. Yep. Oh, guys, did you see the chai latte smoothie? I don't know. I didn't want to call it a smoothie, but I didn't want to not call it a smoothie because it was really smooth. It was, the more I drank it, the better it got. It was, at the beginning, I thought, oh, this is good. It's light. But when I got to, oh, it was real. I drank the whole thing. Normally, I give it to the family and say, here, drink this. Oh, no, I drank all of it. It was good. Look at the cards, people. Every time I go to the box, there's cards galore. Ay, 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 you guys are fabulous. Try to make a pizza crust. Now what also you could add, McLean, what I probably have been doing is adding yeast. I think yeast adds a little something something to the pizza dough, especially pizza dough, because you want it to have that yeastiness. I'm honestly, when I have pizza, I'd rather not use the 2-ingredient dough. I'd rather just use flour and yeast and water. It's less calories, but I think it has a lighterness. I like my pizza to be, the dough to be lighter. Like bagels, I like my bagels to be heavier. But when it's pizza, I like the crust airier, and I don't get an airy crust with 2-ingredient dough. Thank you, Luigi. It is fun getting the cards. I'm telling you, all are just rocking out. Yes, next Sunday's a secret. I might do it earlier. I'm thinking maybe in the afternoon for me. It might just be better. I don't know. I just feel like it might be funner to do. Funner. Make my own words up here. Funner. I think it'd be fun to do it earlier. What do you guys think? My mom used to hang her Christmas cards in a Christmas tree shape. Although, oh, that's cute. Who used to, somebody, I don't know if it was my mother. Who used to, I don't know, somebody I know used to, every year, at the end of the year, she'd cut the cards, cut the fronts off, and make them gift tags for next year. Be funner. I know, be funner. Yes, I will definitely come up with a time in the beginning of the week. I will think about it tonight and tomorrow, and I'll mention tomorrow night. Oh, happy birthday. Hey, Ira, happy Sunday. I think it would just be fun, to do it in a Zoom. And I'm really thinking about the pen pal thing. That's got my wheels turning, because I think there's people that need, and plus with COVID and stuff, I just love the writing of the homemade writing. And like when you read somebody's handwriting, I think that might be fun. Spray paint clothespins, dark green. Oh, look at Luigi. You're so crafty. Little boxes out of cards. Oh my goodness. See? Now, I couldn't be bothered with that, Jermaine. But see, that's your thing. So where cooking is mine. Yeah, making boxes. I'll just buy the boxes. But that sounds really cute, though. I've thought about stickers, but I just wanted to get them out. And I was like, if I wait for stickers, they will never get mailed. Hey, Denise, you're struggling? Well, here's a secret. Not so secret. It is a shitty time of year. So do not beat yourself up about it. My advice is try to get through without too much of a gain, because it's this time of year. Try and then, and I hate to say it this way, but January. I mean, it's like this is like the only thing we've had exciting happen this year is Christmas. So I want you to, forgive yourself. Try to rein it in a little bit, as but it is this time of year, and it's to me. This is I say this every year. I know I'm going to gain. And I accept that because I want to enjoy it, and to me, my enjoyment includes food. I'm not the one that sits there and says, "Well, party shouldn't revolve around food." They do. So I just embrace that a little bit. Yeah, I like the pen pal. Hey, Donna McKean. Hey, Sheila, she agrees it's a shitty year. Hey, Pat. Yeah, I'm going to a Crider River. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been bad. People have lost people. Hey, Diane. I have not received your card, Jermaine. I don't believe I did. I have to think about it. I don't think so. I'd have to go over and look. Do you remember what the front was? I don't think I did, though. Absolutely. Like I said, don't beat yourself up. Don't also be going, it is not an all-day buffet. It's not me giving you permission to go eat your face off for the next 3 weeks. It's just trying to rein it in as best you can, but still enjoying this time. And remember, January 1st is a huge reset for a lot of people. Last year, January 1st, I had such an influx of people coming on to here and coming on to the Facebook group. It's just crazy. It is just that time. And people, they're geared that way. And I get that. And so, but I said, just try not to go, because you don't want to come January 1st with like a 20-pound gain, and then you're 20 pounds in the hole that you were from, just from COVID. And I get that. And that's how we deal. We deal because food is a pleasure. And sometimes it's the only pleasure we have right now. So I don't want to take away or sit there and say, take away your only pleasure, because I know how we're struggling to stay sane. And if food is what's keeping you sane, you know what I'm going to say. I'm switching them yeah, that's my only problem. I don't know what to do for the pen pal idea, like how to deal them out. Do we just pick people? All right, Tamara got your card, Jermaine. Oh my goodness, 50 dry roll. Thought that smash better myself doesn't take sharing. Even if we struggle, we gain. Exactly, Melody. That's a great thing. Even if we struggle, we gain strength from each other. And you're not crazy, because we all could agree. Even me. You've seen it. I mean, I had an affair with a bag of Hershey's miniatures last night. I can't remember. I don't even know how many I had. It was either around 10. I think it was like maybe 10, maybe 12. I would think snail mail. I think there's something about getting a letter in the mail that's written that is a little more personal. Nora, that was what's made the difference in getting to goal for me, because I stopped thinking diet. I started thinking realistically. I started thinking, how could I manage this and still be myself, and still, and that was the only way to do things. And that's, and that's why I tried to run home on my vlogs and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if people talk the way I talk. So I think I am definitely in a league of my own, because I don't hear people say this stuff. Because a lot of times, like, there's people out there that only want to hear positive stuff. And positive is wonderful, but it's not realistic, because in the world we live in, not everything is positive. We have to take the good with the bad. That's the approach that I get. That's how I raise my boys. They're not always going to get praised, because sometimes you have to hear both sides. You have to keep it balanced. That's how we live. Progress, not perfection. Absolutely. That is the words to live by. I got yours, Sheila. I remember that one. Luigi, yes, ma'am. Not everyone gets a trophy. Not everyone should get a trophy. Like, when they were doing that with the kids, I'm like, they don't know how to deal if they don't. You know, life sucks pretty much most of the time. It's how we just have to learn to deal with it. I hate that everybody gets a trophy. I was never. And the mothers would look at me like, what do you mean you don't want to get trophies? I'm like, why? Ugh. Suck it up, Buttercup. Oh, that's when I would say to them, ask my kid, what's mommy's favorite word? They go, no. Yep. Oh, but I do love beets. Did you know that? Oh, in fact, I got these beets at Costco. They're in like, what is that, like hydraulically sealed, vacuum sealed bags. They last for like ever. Oh, God, they're so good. Oh, God, I love beets. But you pee pink. So, if you didn't know that. Oh, the parents are that fit more than the kid does. Good night, Rosemary. I can't wait to make those muffins. They look really good. 1 point on purple. I'm all for that. Oh, it's always the parents. Always the parents. The parents are just, let me not go there. Oh, I love beets. Yeah, she pee pink. I thought I was dying the next day. And our school nurse is wonderful. I go for her for anything that ails me. Tell you, she's been on the money every time. And she was saying, well, she went over. She feel all right. I'm like, yeah. What did you eat? And I went, well, I just had some beets. Just beets. I went, yeah. That's why. And now I know. Every time I eat beets, I pee pink. I thought I was like, oh my God, my bladder, Oh, the spoon found its way into the peanut butter. I don't like hot beets. I don't like my beets cold. I don't like Harvard beets. I only like cold beets preferably with vinegar and like some oregano. Or no, basil. Sometimes some cheese if I can find it. Exactly, Loretta. I agree with you. The kids can come, but the parents need to stay home. Well, look how long it took me Lori, I just got your Snoopy card on Friday. Hey, Linz. Yeah, I don't like hot beets. I've been into almond butter. I love almond butter. They're slimy. They can be. But you can dry them off. I like to roast my own if I can get to the one place. And some people do them in the Instant Pot. No, I didn't like mine. I could do mine the old-fashioned way. I like to peel them, brush them with olive oil, roll them in foil, roast them at 400 in the oven for probably an hour, hour and a half, depending how big they are. Perfect every time. And I have a video on roasting beets. Oh, I bet you have, O'Leary. Good night, Paula. I think I missed Paula leave. Paula, good night. A chocolate almond butter. I even have powdered almond butter, which wasn't bad. It needs salt, though. See you later, Sherry. I know. I'm trying to find that with peanut butter. I want to make those peanut butter cookies. Yet my shelf has a space for it at my local store. So I'm wondering if they were just out of it. You're getting beets and ate as many as I can. I know whipped is discontinued. I wonder if can we whip our own? That would be a hot mess. Oh, mixed nut butters. Costco has that. I know Trader Joe's has that too. Oh, I know the PB2 and the apples. Try it on banana slices too. They don't shake really well. I just sprinkle it on top. Wow, out of 6. How could they be out of 6 for 7 bread? I mean, they keep baking it. Whipped peanut butter and honey. Whip it good. Don't make me sing. Crack that whip. I need my flower pot on my head. Well, Pat, you need to make those cookies since you have all the peanut butter. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, Luigi. Devo, yeah. Don't make me. I can't think. I started my TikTok. I put my account back up, and I saw, Barbara's. Oh my God, it's so cute. You have to check out her TikTok if you do TikTok. Oh my God, it was adorable. I can't wait. I was going to message her. I should have. Yes, Peter Pan did come out with one. Is that still around? I'm gonna have to go website hunting. Maybe I'll like email Peter Pan and say, hey, I have some people looking for whipped peanut butter. Can we do a giveaway? Let's promote your peanut butter. I want to be the peanut butter babe. I want to bring whipped peanut butter back. All us WW people love it, so. But I wonder if you rehydrate PB2, could you use it in those cookies? And the powdered, because I think both is in there. Oh my God, the golden beets. Oh my God, yes. When I was at a produce junction, I'd never seen them before. I'm like, let me get these. I'm like, oh, they were so good. Yes, golden beets are a must if you're a beet lover. I'm going to have to do some research on that. I'm going to write that down. Whipped peanut butter, Peter Pan. But I think Jif is discontinued. I wonder if I email Jif, say, do you have any whipped peanut butter laying around? Peter Pan, I know it's available here because when we used to have the peanut butter drive, that's how I found out about it. Because our kids would bring in peanut butter and somebody brought that in. I'm like, oh. So what I do is I brought one of my peanut butters and I swapped it out. So I know they've had, was that last year or the year before? I can't remember. I want to say it was last year. It felt like it was recently. I'll have to check. TikTok is a app, and people upload short little fun videos, and Barbara was dancing in the one. It was so cute. And people follow, and I just don't know what kind of videos I can do. So I have to like give it some thought. Oh, the peanut butter. I love peanut. Hey, Ellen, welcome to Tea with D. How are you doing? Monday. Tomorrow's sort of a whole new week. I'm off from school on Tuesday. So Tuesday is a Christmas shopping day. The only few days I told the boys I'm not doing Christmas shopping this year. They're just going to get gift cards, but we're going to do stockings. So I have to do my stocking shopping on Tuesday. So don't know if I'll be at Glam. I don't know what time we're going out. I'm heading to Trader Joe's. There will be a haul. I do dance. I love to dance. Good night, Deborah. I am craving caramel to dip apples in. Suggestions. They have the sugar-free caramel. I think it's Smucker's. What you can do is make caramel nachos. Like caramel nachos using apples. Slice your apple, spread it on a plate, drizzle the caramel, and then eat them. Or you can put, if you want to put like some crushed peanuts, just measure them and then put it on top. Or if you want to do chocolate syrup and caramel, but spread it out and then just drizzle it, because you can get a lot of on a drizzle. Jersey! Yeah, I told the boys, pick out a gift card, and that's what you're getting this year. Caramel nachos. Yep, man, it works. Apples, I'm telling you, are such a good base for dessert. And you could put, or you can do like PB2, thin it out, and drizzle it. Caramel. Win. I got some pretzel rods going to melt some Lily's chocolate. Just be careful. Lily's doesn't melt that well. Just be really careful. Yeah, some people can't find the sugar-free caramel. Yes, that could be a problem, Pat. I'm just doing like where they get their gas, like the gas station. They love Wawa and Amazon. So that's what I'm doing. Keeping it simple. And they're listening. They don't want me. Mom, we don't want you going out shopping. Like, we don't need anything. Because, they're adults. They're 21, 22, and 27. They're not babies. They don't really need anything. Can we do Jermaine a favor? What is it, Jermaine? Anything. Hey, Susie Bowie. Yes, that sounds good, Cynthia. I'll go, come on, Siri. Let's say hi to Susie. I'm talking to you. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome. Send me the easiest recipes you have. I like these bubble up, for example. Okay. All right. Send your main easy recipes. I'm going to send you, go to Hungry Girl's website. She has a lot, I think a lot of her recipes are fairly easy. Drizzle Me Skinny has a lot of bubble ups. If you like bubble ups, she's got a lot of bubble ups. Peanut butter, PB2. What I do, Eileen, I put it, I cut an apple, and I put the powder on top of the apple slices and shake it. Or I mix it up, put it on top of a rice cake, and I put grapes, because that's like my favorite. I make a sandwich. I drizzle it on things, like when you can put it on top of anything chocolate. On top of a banana. Ice cream. That's a great, Kathy Leary says, Visa gift cards. They use them anywhere. Drizzle Me Skinny, I love her too. Oh, the caramel. No, I'm telling you, Ira. Amazing. You don't have to pay for your apples. And PB2 is also good in Asian stir fries, like a peanut sauce. In smoothies, if you have protein powder, throw a scoop of that in there. Like if you can just use like milk, banana, and PB2, it's delicious. Hey, Marlena. Yes, little mini M&Ms. That's great on your nachos. You can get a lot of those little suckers. Chiefs are playing. All right, enjoy, Lens. The PB Company is the best powder peanut butter you can mix with a little... Now, that's the powder PB Company you're talking, Ellen? Or are you talking nuts and more? All right, enjoy, Katie. I love peanut butter. I get the one from Walmart, the Great Value. It's same points, just as good, but cheaper. I buy the 3-pound tub, too, for $9. Oh, you had snow. Oh, we just had rain. The peanut butter powder company. I have ordered from them. I wanted to try the nuts and more one. Peanut butter powder was good. It was okay. I just wanted something different, and I thought the flavors from the other one seemed really good. I got Kanto PB2 sweetened with monk fruit. How was that? You have power. Oh, that's good. I hate when we lose power during storms like that. Oh, it's good. Okay, it sounds interesting. I'm intrigued. My problem was when Kanto was having their big sale last week, I went and priced the bag I get at Costco, and it was still cheaper for me to get it at Costco. I'm like, well, so much for that sale. But is what it is. Anybody new just joining us for the first time, let me know. We have 55 people in the room. Don't forget to give thumbs up before you leave. I appreciate it. Oh, I hate the cold. Ever since I lost weight, it's been worse. I think because you lose your insulation, but I mean, look, you see how many times I wear a sweater, and I have long sleeves on. I have long sleeves, and I'm still cold. But I'm drinking iced tea, so. Yep, and we're going to make... when I was at Costco, I got 2 bags. I think we're going to go back, too. I'm going to get 2 more bags. Yeah, I don't like the cold anymore. Yes, Home Goods has it. Sometimes you can get it at Big Lots. I did get the golden when I was at Big Lots. I'm not a huge fan of the golden, I won't lie. It's okay. I prefer the Sucrin gold for brown sugar. Hey, Donna Hallworth. Howarth. There's no H. I can't even read. Yes, they do. They have regular, too. They usually have both, usually. Hey, you can find some really good stuff at Big Lots. Sometimes they get closeouts of Kodiak mix. I got a peanut butter one there last year, and I think a chocolate. My husband finally noticed my Kodiak. He goes, why do you have 8 boxes of pancake mix? Keep going, dear. Don't mind my pancake mix. Keep going. So yeah, so we are, remember, every Sunday is such a good day to hit a reset button. I hit it every Sunday because the last couple Saturdays have not been pretty. I'm falling into bad habits again. See, even me, falling into bad habits. I can bring up his bag of beans. Damn straight. Do we need a 40-pound bag of pinto beans? Or the cases of water? He's water obsessed. The boys are like, why do you buy another case of water? We have 6. I don't know. Just let him put it downstairs. We've been drinking water forever. Tomorrow is another day. Always is. I already planned my breakfast for tomorrow. I decided I'm having overnight oats tomorrow. If you didn't see an easy way to, what would I call it? An easy way to plan. I don't think I called the video of that, but it was showing you how, sometimes meal planning is daunting, but what I do is I just list things, especially for breakfast, that I could pull from, and I list different proteins that I could pull from. So then that morning I'll pick, usually, or the night before, like I'm already knowing I'm going to have overnight oats tomorrow. I've decided. Oh, it's my favorite. I don't know what flavor though. Maybe I'll have peanut butter overnight oats. Let's peanut butter talk. I'm going to have peanut butter overnight oats, I think. Hi, Eileen. Yes, peanut butter, PB2 and overnight oats is fantastic. How are you, Eileen? Awesome, Donna. That's great. I know. I need to make them. They're still sitting here. Guess what, Eileen? Tomorrow's Monday. You could still save it. You can still save it. It's a new week. Oh boy, yeah. I have water hoarder here. Happy birthday, Donna. Did you have cake? I hope. Because it's mandatory you have cake on your birthday. I always have cake. I made homemade bread and caramel rolls. Good night, Donna. Yep. Make lists. And I'm a list maker. I'm not really a planner because because I do the cooking, I decide what we eat, and if I have to be in the mood for it. Because I'm the one cooking, I get that privilege. If my husband wants to cook, he can make whatever he's in the mood for. But since I'm cooking, and I don't know what I'm going to feel like next week, because it changes daily for me. Well, Luigi, wear your tight clothes every day. And then when you go to have that, you think, oh, I can't. These pants are too tight. Keep wearing them snug. That's exactly what I do 20 minutes before I'm eating. Yep. Yeah, I can't, if I'm not in the mood for pasta, and here's the thing, if I'm not in the mood for it, I'm not going to enjoy it. And if I'm not going to enjoy it, it's not going to satisfy me. That is half of the reason we binge, is because whatever we're eating, we're not satisfied with. So you have to find a way to satisfy the itch. Like you have an itch you got to scratch. That's why I make the hacks. Because believe it or not, you could sit there and say that eggnog wasn't like eggnog. But it's not like traditional eggnog, no. But it hit the eggnog note. I don't crave eggnog because I have that. And that's what I look for, hitting the note of that. No stretchy pants allowed, exactly. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and string beans. I love some. That sounds delicious. I love mixing my vegetables in my mashed potatoes. Sounds wonderful, Donna, and it's your birthday, and you deserve every bit of that cake. Awesome. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, and you deserve that. It's the day you were born. It's a day to celebrate. Yes, you have cake. Everybody take your age and the year you were born. It will come out to 2020. So it will, because it should. It does sound delicious. Yes, well, it should work. The year you were born plus your age equals this year. Because if you minus your birthday from this year, you'll get your age. Dun 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 dun. So yes, I can't wait to go get more cards at the P.O. Box tomorrow. I have to mail some more cards too. I still have the wagon. Remember, if you're off the wagon, hang a wagon on your tree. I know. I always say some things, I that's above my thing. I'm only in first grade. Holy moly, it's almost 8:30. These lives fly. Good night, Donna McKean. Well, we're all gonna find our wagon. We're gonna get our ass back up there, and we're gonna do the best we can, because we're gonna try to save this year. Like I said, my goal is to not gain. I want to gain under 5 pounds over Christmas. I want it to be under 5 in December. I didn't expect that gain last week. That threw my kilter off. But I did get weighed at my meeting yesterday. We don't have meetings. We just have weigh-in and they Zoom. And I had to drop off some Flavor God to the girl there. And of course I know she wanted me to get weighed because I know she needs people in there. So I said, I'll get weighed for you. So she has a head count. So I said, even though I don't have to, but I did. So it was nice to see her though. I miss my leader. Good night, Jersey. It's not odd, Tracy, because if you add your year you're born with your age, it should come out to 2020. Yeah, I many times I wrote on it was kindergarten one time. I said Timmy's mother didn't understand the homework. I had no idea what they were asking. I'm like, because they changed the way they teach. Like, used to be borrowing. Oh, you can't say borrowing anymore. It's regrouping. One time they asked me to sub. I said no, because I borrow. I don't regroup. So I'm not subbing. No way, Jose. Common Core. That's it. Jersey makes her own cards. I love a girl with, I can barely buy them, let alone make them. I can barely sign them. You can't say, no, it's not borrow. Nope. Can't say borrow. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. You can't say borrow. The common horror, that's pretty much it. Can't say borrow. Nope. I guess because you're not really borrowing it, you're taking it. I don't know. Please. I remember going in there going, what was wrong with the way we learned it? Like, why do they think that it's any better? We're fine. And I say to a few of the kids, just so you know, we have calculators now. There's a calculator on your phone. So really. It's horrific the way things are different. Oh, and they have algebra in middle school, our middle school, like 6th, 7th, and 8th. Or I'm like, I didn't get to that till high school. Oh, and I mean, their math, it just complicates my life. I go, oh my God. Math was never my thing. Science was. Exactly. I agree with you, Luigi. Good night, Gail. Oh, the 10 frames. Oh, the 10 frames. Yeah. It's BS. But not my place to say. Good night, Ellen. I am actually going to head on out as well because it is 8:30. The dog has to get walked. I got to get my breakfast made, and I'm going to bed early tonight. I was up early this morning, so I need to get to bed early. It's Monday tomorrow. Oh, God. What are we going to find in school tomorrow? Can't imagine. Exactly, Luigi. That is it. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you all for joining me for another fabulous Tea with D, your weight loss meeting. I will see you all tomorrow night. Yes, I will be here tomorrow. Not sure about Tuesday. I have to see what we're doing Tuesday. But I always thank you. Remember, tomorrow is Monday. Actually today's the start of a new week, but I say Monday because that's when we all go to work. So have a great night. If you've had a bad weekend, guess what? You get a new set of points tomorrow. Hit that reset button. Dust yourself off. Pick yourself up. Put your big girl panties back on. Anytime, Jermaine. We are always here for you. We get it. We live it. It is life. Send your recipes to Jermaine as soon as you can. We appreciate that. Have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. Check out I uploaded 2 videos this weekend. One was a stuffed French toast. That stuffing can go in any French toast. It does not have to be eggnog. It could just be vanilla. It's vanilla pudding and it's yogurt. It's so good in between French toast. I can't tell you. And it's 2 points and it's fantastic. And I did a chai latte smoothie, which was delicious. I'm not paying Starbucks prices or points anymore. I'm making it at home. Because why? Because it was cheap and it was 1 point. Win-win for me. Go take a watch. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see you all tomorrow night. Bye, folks.